Hey, what's up guys? This is a video of the Vizio P series. Doing a 4K Ultra HD video on Mad Max. I'm going to compare the 4K version versus the Blu-ray version. I have the 4K going in the Xbox One S and the standard Blu-ray in my LG Blu-ray player. The HDR on the Xbox One is HDR 10. I have enabled HDMI subsampling on the Xbox One S. Supposedly you have to have that on to get the HDR. I also have the Xbox set at a bit rate of 10. They give you an option for 8, 10, or 12. And in just a little bit I'll show you my picture settings. It's just a quick comparison. First video of many. So let's start off with the Blu-ray version first. I don't have a remote, so I have to physically push the button. 1980s. I think it looks pretty good with just the Blu-ray. I have noticed the colors are a little different. I think a little bit more saturated in the regular Blu-ray. Not saying it's accurate at all, but I've seen a few people's videos on here where they're doing the Blu-ray versus the 4K, and I don't know what their picture settings are, but when they play the regular Blu-ray, it's really grainy and pixelated, and I haven't had any problems playing regular 4K on this TV. I think it upscales it just fine. This movie, I think, tends to have a little more grain in this scene than, you know, movies with brighter scenes, or this movie with brighter scenes.
I am the one who runs from both the living and the dead, hunted by scavengers, haunted by those I did not protect.
I have some Dolby Vision movies too on Vudu. I have Batman vs. Superman. I'll try to get a video on, and Pacific Rim.
Reduced to a single instinct.
Pacific Rim, I think, looked awesome. The dark scenes have a lot of detail in them, and the highlights are just really, really bright. Sometimes I've had this Xbox about 2 days now. Sometimes it doesn't recognize the HDMI. You know, the input from the Xbox. I don't know if it's the TV or the Xbox that it's not shaking hands right. But sometimes I gotta go back and forth between inputs and then it'll recognize it. On this video it might look a little blown out. I did notice though when I enabled the 10-bit on the Xbox One S, I did get some flickering on the 10-bit and 12-bit. It was just in small parts of the screen though I noticed some flickering. But on the 8-bit it was unnoticeable to me. I don't know if maybe that's a backlight issue with the TV or, you know, something else. Been really impressed with this TV though. It is the 2016 Vizio P series. It's a 50-inch model. It's only 60 hertz. I personally don't like the soap opera effect or watch many sports, so. And I haven't really noticed much in, I guess, the motion resolution, you know, blurring much. I have the settings as calibrated dark. Backlight setting is at 45. Sorry if I can't focus, guys. Brightness is at 50. Contrast 50. Colors at 50. Sharpness is at 20. 10 is centered 0. Color temperature normal. Black detail off. Active LEDs on. Reduced judder is at 0. Reduce signal noise low. Reduce black noise low. And I think this is all by default. I just reset the picture mode, and yeah, the calibrated dark is default, these settings. Color space is auto, and gamma is 2.2. And if you guys have suggestions, you know, for more picture settings, this TV's not calibrated or anything. And also, for the Vizio P series, you need to have it in calibrated, I think, or calibrated dark to enable the HDR10, which this TV recently just got the update for, and for also Dolby Vision. My camera, it looks a little bit more brighter, I think, on my... I'm recording it with the ZTE Z-Max Pro. Just got recently. It's on Metro PCS for like $80 right now.
We send off my war rig to bring back gasoline from Gastown and bullets from the bullet farm. Once again...
Alright, I'm going to switch it over to the 4K version on the Xbox One. Hopefully it switches inputs fairly quick. And I noticed some flickering on the video that I'm recording on the phone. That's unnoticeable to me on the screen. But yeah, I've been really happy with this TV. The black levels are just amazing on this TV. I know I've done a lot of research on, you know, UHD, the HDR TVs and stuff with the Sonys, LGs, Vizio, and, you know, with picture quality, you know, it goes color, contrast, and the contrast is just amazing on this. The blacks are really inky, deep blacks. Practically zero haloing around objects and, you know, bright objects in a black background. in a black room. The black bars on top and bottom. It's unnoticeable. I've seen some people, doing reviews on the Samsung, the 8500s or 8000s, and there's some light bleeding and haloing. They are edge-lit. This is a full array, 128 zone LED backlit TV.
This wasteland.
Vizios came a long way. People think of them as a value brand, a cheap brand, but
Survive.
I think this TV would give any high-end TV the run for its money, honestly. I don't think there's another LED, LCD TV that looks as good as this. Besides, I guess, the Vizio reference. And maybe some other, higher end models, I guess I don't know about. I got the 500 gigabyte Xbox One S. Came with Halo 5, Guardians, and Halo 5 or a Halo Master Chief Collection. $300 at Best Buy. I know there's some backlighting coming in from my window. Sorry about that, guys. Women, whoever's watching the show. Some people have complained about the HDR10 HDR being too dim. It is static versus dynamic for Dolby Vision. So I think when they're mastering it, the peak brightness they master for one scene at a time versus it changing dynamically on the Dolby Vision and can adjust per scene. It is running at 3840 by 2160 HDR, yes. And this TV also comes with the wide color grommet, or gamma, however you say it. It's supposed to give you over 1 billion colors versus millions of colors in conventional LED LCD TVs. Samsung TVs, they use, you've heard of the quantum dot displays, the Samsungs, and they use a sheet of quantum dot, nano dots, that's activated under certain light frequencies. Or I've done a lot of research on this Vizio, and I guess they have like a phosphor coated LEDs instead of like a sheet of the nanosys quantum dots. I gotta do some more side-by-side comparisons. I wanna see if I do notice that color difference. I thought I did with like the metallics. When the cars come out, and they're shiny and chrome and stuff. It looks really good.